Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Ooh, look at you growing. Look at you making moves over there. Oh, you should see the leaves on my pussy willow tree. Just love it. I just love it. First, really more on one side. My plants need to be turned. The leaves are just gorgeous. Shake it, baby, now shake it, baby. Alright, don't take out my other plants. Come on. We're gonna go this way. No, it's like I don't wanna go this way. But I don't wanna. Good morning. Let me get my slippers. Oh. I keep dropping the shit. I'm telling ya. Maxi Poo. Good morning. Look at the leaves on the pussy willow tree. Isn't that crazy? They look at it's almost like they come in like flowers, but they're leaves. I sent. Pretty sure I sent to my mother because that's hers upstairs. This was the other day, so it's much more. But if you look, the leaves come in like flowers. Isn't that adorable? I'm just like in love. So I have the flowers. I have the leaves, I think, all summer. I don't think I'm going to get the pussy willows again until actually next fall. It's like a 4 season. Or a 3 season, because something stays for 2 seasons. So I think in spring you get the pussy willows, in the summer you get like the leaves, in the fall you get the leaves stay, and then winter you cut it back and you start all over again. I don't know, something like that. I watched the video. So I'm just very impressed with the way, I mean, even the leaves are coming in like flowers. You know what I mean? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So I got 3 new decks. I was supposed to get another one last night and it didn't come in. And then I ordered 2 more last night. These decks, the Fournier decks, they're by different people, but I love the little decks. Like I have the one with the cats. And then the other one, like the little dragons. This deck is adorable. So I opened this one, and it really was beautiful. It really was. It is. But this one, the whole time, I smiled the entire time. Like from like ear to ear. The skeletons are just like adorable. And this one's adorable. There's a couple cards where, But in each deck, I was pulled to the Hangman. Not to buy. To this one, I was pulled to the Hangman. That's what got me to buy this one. And like with this one, there's no like characters in the sense of like, hold on, because this, I wish I can do something with that. See all the little shards? This one came with the crystal too. I'm just gonna have to vacuum. I gotta put a towel or something down there because I don't want that to get on the. I don't want the cats to get a boo boo. I don't want the cats to get a boo boo. Because that's not fun for them. Splinters, especially those. Yeah, I don't know. Sandpaper? I don't know. So this one is nice. But see, like, this is the 2 of Wands, and there's only 1 wand. But it's beautiful, right? 6 of Wands. But it's just the color, right? There's other things I know I can see. Beautiful. I don't want to say, I don't know if it's worth $50, but it could be. I could end up loving it. We'll see. This one, oh my gosh. It is just so cute. Like, I smiled at like every little card. Like, it was just like adorable. Let me see. Like, look at the 6 of Cups. They're just so cute. I mean, but I like skulls. You know what I mean? So to me, I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. I literally smiled, like, going through each card. I'm like, these are adorable. Right? So, and then these ones. This is the Alchemy, 1977. So kind of the same thing again when it comes to that. Well, not really a depiction, right? But pentacles. We got roses, black roses, King of Pentacles, a dragon. The Hermit's like a little fairy. Queen of Swords. So it's a nice deck. The Fool. Look at the stars, cute. So, the other one that I was supposed to get yesterday, that shadow one that had like the boogie monster on it. I just think that deck will be useful for some here. And I just bought another one. It's by them. They're adorable. 2 of Cups with the bats. Bat, I should say. I have a couple of their decks already, and I love the little decks like this. And I haven't even used, I don't even know what those decks are. Like this deck that I love too is the same. It's the same, it's the Fournier. So that's what I like. I like the smaller ones, but I haven't worked with their cats or the fairy one in a while. So, and I don't see it over here. Makes me wonder where they are. Oh, so here. So I put it over there to use. The cat's in this one, a couple cats. I put it over here to use, and I never Used it. But then there was another one. I can keep going. So another and another and another. Anywho, I'm excited. The smile on my face with each card I went through, I think is great. This one I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. Beautiful. It is, though. Hopefully I get more out of it. So I don't know which one to dive into. Punky power? Do you believe in love after love? I'm actually surprised it's that one. Interesting. I'll put that there. Put my mushroom on it. I'll put my mushroom on this one. I never do that. I keep hearing in my head, I'm too turned up. I don't know that song at all. I think it's a song my kids listen to. I don't even know if, that's not even a song you really hear on the radio, is it? I don't know. Okay. I guess I'm going to go with this one. And out of all freaking stones, I'm assuming that's just a very light rose quartz. It does look pink to me. You know me, I'm like, rose quartz. I'm just kind of like, okay. You're pretty and all. You're pretty and all. I just feel like I don't work good with rose quartz. But when I thought was interesting, the cherry quartz, and didn't I read somewhere it's kind of like a rose quartz? Well, if it was, it wouldn't be a cherry quartz. I don't know. It was some stone I had, a crystal. Right? What one do you love? A tower? Rose tower? Yeah, I just don't, you love pink things. Yeah, I do too. I just, I don't know. I just had a bad experience with a rose quartz once, and that was it. I put it in my bra. I mean, I was new at the game. No, but I was new at the game. And it like burnt my breast. And I was like, you little fucker. It's probably telling me like, stop thinking about this person. You're wasting your time. And that person never came around. So, but I just didn't have the best experience. Oh, thank you. This thing was so sticky last night. I'm excited that yeah, see, I wasn't even able to do that last night. I wonder if these ones are still stuck, if that's the reason why. Nope, that cleanse really cleansed them. You guys might want to do a cleanse. These, how am I doing? These never get stuck. 2 of Cups, King of Pentacles. I'm not like, both skulls are a little scary. I don't typically like those type of skulls. Like just, but it was the The Hangman. Oh, you know what I did notice? The Tower in this deck, let me show you the Hangman, is what made me kind of get drawn to this deck. The Tower in this deck is in water. And I remember yesterday with the Tower coming out, I was like, I feel like it should be in water. Just because it's a Scorpio card too, but it's not typically in water. What am I looking for? Oh, the little skeletons there. The Hangman is actually a skeleton. So I just been being pulled to skeletons. And I saw a dragon in that one, so I was like, very cute. So that's the initial card I was pulled to. And then when I was working with both the decks, not working with them, but going through them, Hangman came out of that one too. Or that one I was just like, oh, what the fuck. The Hangman can, go so many ways. So this is still like a little sticky, but it's not like sticky how it was. I'm just trying to. The thicker cards, which is nice. This deck reminds me of like the size and the feeling of the cards, the thickness. It reminds me of my my black and white deck. And actually this is black and white too. It reminds me of my favorite queen holding the head in her hand. This deck. I'm thinking they're probably the same. Okay, so yeah, there's a message here, guys. Black and white mushroom, black and white deck, black and white deck. So I don't know who that message is for. That makes sense. But this is literally like the same thickness. Yeah, I bet it's the same company too. Look at the Queen of Pentacles. I loved her. I'm like, you go, girl. You just sit there. The Queen of Cups in this deck is very heavy-breasted. Something I just noticed for some reason. So, anywho, yeah. Yeah, it's good. Do something with black and white with you guys. So, there's that. So, there's that. I'm actually surprised I got pulled to this deck. I really am. There's just something about lapis right now, so I'm just gonna go with it. I keep forgetting to put a necklace back on, and the necklace I want to wear is like a green. I keep getting pulled to it for like the last month, but with all the scans and MRIs, I've been avoiding putting a necklace on. I'll need to do it today. Page of Pentacles. The pentacles in this deck are pretty. I still want to work. I still want to kind of mix it up a little bit. I guess they can get messed up. This is a nice thick deck too. It's beautiful. This new deck sometimes are hard to work with. Yeah, this one's just, yeah, see, there's the tower. Isn't it beautiful, though? It's in water. It's in water. I'm too turned up. I don't know that song or what it means. Doesn't that mean, like, you're on drugs? Like, that's the only lyrics I know, guys. And I don't think I hear it on the radio, honestly. I think it's something my kids play. I think it's on that playlist. Queen of Wands, but there's no queen in this one. I think she's over here. I didn't look at them for too long, but they are beautiful in the sense, like, see, that $50 on a deck doesn't bother me. But typically I'm like in awe when I spend like over 30. I'm like, anything under like 25, 30, I'm like, okay, I'll just get it. Like, it's not like, you know, but when I spend 50 or more on a deck, I'm like, unless I'm in love with it. And I had 3 different, I think $50, $60 decks on my thing. Spirit kind of went with this one, but I'm assuming I'm going to see things like in like the color or the clouds or whatever it is. Because typically I'm not really pulled to, I don't know. Anyhow, it really is a beautiful deck, though. Worth $50? I don't know. See, I feel like I don't want to give it a bad name. I might love this deck, and I'm not trying to give it a bad rap. So I think that's a message along with black and white. You know. Oh, I'm glad I mixed them up. Oh, see, the more I use them, it's like the more it gets a little sticky. 3 of Swords, but I love how some of them are on a totem. All right, I'm gonna rinse the bathroom. I'm gonna do a little shimmy, Cocoa Puff, shimmy, pow. Back. Yeah, I'm too turned up. Anybody? Isn't that like Isn't that the guy that goes out with Kylie? Isn't that the kid's mother or something? I mean, the kid's father. Or they're not dating, but it's the kid's father. Or, yeah, I just got pulled to Webster. Is that what they named their kid? Or is someone's name Webster? Something with Webster. Who sings I'm Too Turned Up? And I don't even know if that's the name of the song. Life is Good. Song by Future. Yeah, I don't think that's it, but I could be wrong. I know I've asked it like 3 times from you guys, and I wasn't paying attention. Webster is the adopted kid on Rock. So this might not be this. I don't think this is the song I'm thinking of. Drake, Little Baby. Well, maybe it is because they're working with the same type of people. I would think, like, I don't know. I think it's who is Kylie Kardashian dating? Kid's father, actually. Isn't she a Jenner? Yeah, okay. All right. Who's the father? Stormy. Travis Scott. Okay. They named their kid Webster? There's something with Webster. Oh, I remember Webster when we were younger, too. Little boy. They got adopted. Older brother. Okay. Is Kylie Jenner's son named Webster? There's something with fucking Webster. Air Webster? Is it airy? Or just air? So do they call him that all one word? Like Cindy Lou? Okay, so anywho, doesn't matter. What's the kid's father's name again? Motherfucker. Travis Scott. Does Travis Scott sing a song Too Turned Up? But I'm too turned up. Travis Scott with no auto-tune. I know Travis Scott audio. Oh, the other one was I Know too. So I don't know, guys. I know lyrics. Travis Scott. Okay. Tell me, is you still up? It's 5 a.m. drunk right now. Tell me, can you call it? Still up. Okay. Does it say, but I'm too turned up? Or does it not? I don't even see those lyrics. Oh, is it too? I'm too turned up. I don't fucking. But I don't even see the lyrics in here. Mia will know when she's awake. I was trying to see what was before and after. I'm assuming I'm too turned up. I'm assuming it's on drugs or drunk something, right? What's it? I don't fucking know. Alright. And I keep getting that other song. That feeling something inside myself. I do something long enough. Oh. Do you believe in love after love? Alright, let me get some pee. Alright, I tried. I wasn't able to go. But I can't stand when Cannon fucking spits out his toothpaste and there's a chunk of toothpaste. And fucking sick. Did you even brush your teeth with fucking toothpaste? And then I was just hearing another song. I think it's the one that died on a plane. But it's a very modern. I don't know why I'm getting pulled to today's like artists, like rappers. Is that what you call them, rappers? It's nothing like old school rappers, but these days you call that rap. Anywho, no judgment. I don't know why I'm getting pulled to like someone overdosed on a plane. Well, they brought a lot of drugs and somebody snitched on them. So they took the drugs and he overdosed. Getting pulled to Lil Wayne, so I don't know if he worked with Lil Wayne. I don't know, so I don't know why I'm getting pulled to that, the energy of like the newer rappers. I don't even know them. I'm old school. But I did just have like not any of the lyrics, but I had the beat in my head. Good morning. So let's see. I'm really surprised I got pulled to. I didn't get pulled. They wanted me to use this deck. So maybe they want me to see the beauty in something with this deck. I don't know. All right, March 2024. First of March. Oh, first day of spring next week. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is St. Patty's Day this Sunday? The Knight of Pentacles. I wish this was bigger. Like I could blow it up. It's beautiful. There's like castles back there. Ace of Wands. I'm gonna put those back in a second. I didn't connect with the deck yet. Two turns up, and then the other one's coming to me. This is something. Oh man, I can hear the beat in my head. Yeah, I don't know why today's rappers are coming through. I don't know any of their names. It's just you may have something to do with your kids or 20s. I don't know. Kind of getting Jack and the Giant Beanstalk here. It's probably because of the card I just saw. Alright, I saw a dog, but not like a normal dog. Like a cartoon dog. Like a cartoon drawing dog. Okay. That is odd. That's got to be a message for you guys. I'm seeing like how do you explain it? Like a regular leaf, like say like an it doesn't go out, like almost like the top of a spade, right? Like the top of that, like top of a spade. And then I saw one at the bottom. But you know what it reminded me of? Like on antique dressers or drawers or cupboards, like it'd be fancy handles. What are they called? Fucking handles? Are they called handles? I don't know. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, I feel like I need better glasses and different. Back's hurting. Why? Let me put you guys down here. Go to sleep. Go sleepy. Where are you? Max, no. I can't right now. It's too fucking quiet. Maxie Poo. No. You are the cleanest, fucking loudest cat cleaner ever. Come on. Want some catnip? Ooh, catnip. Look what I'm doing. Ooh, look at all in your box. Oh. Come on. Come in your box. Come on. I swear Spirit gave me this cat just to drive me fucking bonkers. I do love you. You are just... I do fucking love you to death. But look what I got. Look what I got for you. Ooh. Whee. You can't have a fucking blast. Dear Lord. Hope my next cat's real fucking quiet. Okay. I need background noise. I almost want to switch decks, guys. I'm assuming this is probably a message for you, but I feel like it's more of a message for me. So it's almost like I don't even want to use this deck. So I don't think it's like being forced to work with something. But you could just be like, I don't fucking know. I don't know. It does look like, I don't know if it's an idea. No, I'm not liking that. All right. 42 people, guys. I'm so sorry. See, I don't think it's me that's like, it's not even like, well, I couldn't deal with the distractions. But that's Max, but it could be a message. It really didn't. I got pulled. They wanted me to use this deck. It's not the deck I would have used. It is beautiful. It is new. The Knight of Pentacles is about doing new things. Slow and steady wins the race. It's got to be a big payout or something. I absolutely love that coin. Things could be a little slow, but with the Ace of Wands here, I don't think things are going to be slow. And this Ace of Wands, I mean, it's beautiful. And it almost is that swirl with the Jack and the Beanstalk. I was getting to go to like the top. But here's the thing. Everything's so damn small. I think there's a face there. In that piece of wood. Could be something I'm just seeing. You guys could also blow up the phone. And see these cards better. Yeah, see, I feel like you're walking through this. I'm definitely going to be connecting with this deck in a different way. Well, I just looked up. Oh, lost 7 of you. That was quick. Huh. That's weird. Huh. Hey, Super Doggy. Super Doggy. Yeah, so let me focus, yeah. It's almost like I don't want to focus. Which is interesting because that is kind of focusing, but that is kind of like the opposite. So I don't know if you're stuck in this energy. I want to timestamp it at 39. Look at this beautiful card. Let's see what else we got, because I do kind of feel like you might be walking through that, and that would take a while. Like that could take years. So it could be it would have to be like a journey. It would have to be part of your Akashic records. But it almost reminds me of like a movie, but it's almost like leprechaun land. I can't tell if that's like all gold. Looks like it. But like a castle in the sky. Like that's all land down there. Those top of the mountains. And then I'm getting that Jack and the Beanstalk vibe. And that's kind of what I saw when I was trying to focus on the deck. But that vine going up kind of reminds me of the Jack and the Beanstalk. Is that a person at the top of that? My God, I wish my eyes were bigger. I mean, I wish my sight was better. So if you are down there, I don't know if you have a shortcut or not. I almost see a face. There is a face there to me. I almost see a face here, but like as it's like a white cloud, but laying its head down sideways on a pillow. So there's definitely shit to see in these cards. Is that a bug? No, I don't know where you came from. Oh, see, my vision must be on point, though. That's weird. Because, see, it's a black little thing over here. I just wiped my table. The little things like that bug me. I would have noticed that. And that was, Okay. Court, what the? Okay. I apologize, guys. It's almost like I can't connect with it, but it's telling me that I am. I just heard something about 42 and I just looked up. And it's 42. Actually, there was 42 people, and then when I looked up, it was 7 less. It went to 35. And I'm like, that's weird. I really do want to pick up another deck. I can't do it. Please don't do it. The 4 and the 2 is about stability and going in a new direction, though. There's got to be something new here, because I was pulled to those newer wrappers, too. But I'm like, I don't know. So it's got to be like a new age or a new idea. Maybe no one knows about it. I don't know. 42 brings a message indicating that you are to maintain the faith and trust that your prayers are heard and being answered. They're working very closely with you in achieving and assisting you with achieving your success. Set your intentions and make sure that they are clear and concise. Then release your expectations and allow the angels and guides to set up signposts and synchronicities for you to notice. That can be annoying too. So this is something new. I hope it's not saying it's going to be a little tough. I think the next couple days you might be in a little bit of a fog or emotional. I don't even see emotional with this, but I just know from kind of what it's saying that you can get stuck emotionally. The 42 also encourages you to pursue your ideal career and profession. If you're intuitively prompted to begin or expand a spiritually based career, practice, a profession, or a heart-based service or venture, the angels around you will assist you with establishing the foundations that will lead your desired results to ultimate success. Working to serve others will manifest all that you want and need in your life. What you need in life. Pursuing your purpose, trying to go after a life purpose. Anything you put your heart and soul towards. I used heart and soul together the other day too, and I don't usually use those two together. So I literally used heart and soul together in a sentence the other day. And I said that twice. But I don't use those two words together. So I just got nervous vibes. So whatever this is, that candle burnt so fucking fast, it's already done. I thought I had like that much left. What the actual fuck? When did I light that? 45 minutes in. This is going to be slow, but like fun slow, or you won't know it's slow. Or it's telling me like you got this. Maybe you'll be financially secure with the Knight of Pentacles, or you're this idea or whatever. Come on, cats. I almost feel like I want to use these little scented candles. Usually they're too strong for me. All right. Whew, they're already too strong for me. We got balance, love, acceptance. Ooh. Do we have any blue? Yeah, lapis lupus right here. Ocean breeze, intuition, spirituality, and insight. Blue slush, right? Oh, I like that. And I have that over there. Amethyst. Amethyst, plum, tourmaline. That sounds like yummy. Obsidian's in that one too. Rose quartz, Adventurelane. Hibiscus blue. And look at it, has rose quartz. And this deck came with the rose quartz. I'm telling you, it's personally, guys, it might just be me. Like, you need to open up your heart chakra. There's something going on here. Adventurelane. I feel like I can't even talk. Adventurelane. I'm not saying that right. Rose quartz. And blue. APATAT. My tongue doesn't even want to say it. You're expanding your hips there. Okay. I'm too turned up. Oh, that fucking song. All right, hibiscus bloom. So there is something with rose quartz. You know me. It's like, yeah, okay, great. I open up my hat. So this is like putting your heart and soul into something, like heart and soul. Oh yeah, it said that in the words too. Okay, so I don't know if your heart chakra is closed. I don't think it's closed. It's probably just like a barrier or something. You're probably a very loving person. But you're more like, would rather be the Ace of Wands than the Ace of Cups. I'm assuming. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. It's got pulled a cat. It's like maybe a vet tech or a veterinarian, something with a cat. I don't know. Max came through earlier, but I'm getting a different cat vibe. Like somebody picked up a cat, but like at a vet's clinic. Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands. The two of them. Yeah, see, it's I'm seeing what's on the outside, which is completely different than that's a nice calm vibe. It's like walking a path. It's like going through a valley. It's a deep valley down there. That's gotta be. Castle in the sky. I think we're twice as high. It's in a book. Take a look. Read a rainbow. Tell me about this Ace of Wands real quick. Two turned up, Wheel of Fortune. I don't know that song, guys. Driving me fucking bananas. There's a message there. Maybe Marsh will know. I think she will. Way too something, something, something. That's the other guy that died on the plane. I'm way too something. Let me see if Me's awake. Are you awake? Wheel of Fortune. So something's gonna turn here. Okay. She's not awake. It would instantly. Who am I texting? Mash. It would instantly Who sings that song, I'm Too Turned Up? And then the other one is like dun 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 dun. And I know he just died last year, I think, on a plane. Juicy World. Juicy. Yeah, something like that. What's the name of that song? Juice World, right? I don't think it's Juicy World. Is it Juice World? Or is it Juicy World? I wouldn't know. But yes, that sounds so familiar. And it's like dun 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 dun. And then that Two Turned Up. I don't know if it's Travis Scott. Juice World. Songs by Juice WRLD. It pulled up to, again, I know it, Travis Scott. Songs by Juice WRLD. It's like, I'm way too big. Dun, 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 dun. It's Lucid Dreams. Maybe it's Lucid Dreams. That sounds like something my kids would. It sounds familiar. Let me just. I don't want to get tagged. Hold on. Juice WRLD, Lucid Dreams. No, I know this song though. See, because my kids listen to this. There's a lot of yelling in the background. I still see the shadows in my room. Okay, it might be that song. Mia said yes. Hold on, so now I'm gonna call her real quick. She'll be like, "What the heck?" Hey, sorry, I have 2 questions, 2 songs. So the first song, and I don't know if it's Travis Scott who sings it, but it's like, I'm too turned up. Oh, yeah. Mosh just got back to me. Is it Drake?
No. Wait, what is it?
It's like, I'm too turned
up.
Yeah, I'm too turned up.
Yeah, it could be any rapper.
Okay, here's the other one. Juice WRLD. He died on the plane. Okay, and the song's like dun 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 dun.
I
can't. Okay, yeah, you're just picking up. All good. I love you.
No, I know the song.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying. Like, you can't just say da da da. Like, what is that?
That I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Dun 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 dun.
You don't have any video of the song or something?
No, it's in my head. Alright, I'm gonna finish YouTube. I love you. Bye. Marsh said the first song maybe is Life is Good by Drake. Life is Good by Drake. Lyrics. So like I said, it's probably a good message. Working on the weekend like usual. Okay, so I do know how this one goes. Oh, that's because it's Drake. That would make sense. No, it's not Life is Good, though. All right, anybody else know that song by Juice WRLD? It keeps coming. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, man. All right, well, I'm assuming it's positive. It feels like whatever the message here is really positive. If you think about it, you got the wheel, right? With the Ace of Wands. Like, this is probably somebody's Akashic records going on here. But again, it's almost like you know to go, but you're not going. Or you know, like, the beat, but you don't know the lyric. Like, but like, to me, it's like you're good, you know, but there's something like maybe you're not letting the wheel turn. Or you're waiting for the wheel to turn, but you need to turn the wheel. But see, this is with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This telling me you're open to turning the wheel. You're probably turning the wheel. This idea is going to turn the wheel. Or excitement, or flirtation, or creativity, or passion. Like, you have to put something into work in order to get this to turn. Like, so if it's your energy, like good energy, people you engage with, like, make sure that chemistry, that passion, that creativity, that spunk, that spark is there. If it's not, like, no. So now I got that song in my head, working the weekends like usual. But again, life is good, but working the weekends, like, what's the work the weekends? I should get a great fucking job. I'm too turned up. I swear that's about drugs. But I don't see drugs here. So I don't know if it's lucid. This deck is Delusion. Called Delusion. That's probably why I'm trying to figure out how to read this. It's going to take me a lot of work with this deck. Tell me what's Knight of Pentacles quick. I want to find out, actually. I want to find out how to make this wheel turn. How do I make the wheel turn? The sun. The brighter outlook. Get out in the sun. Put your Leo energy to work. The Wheel of Fortune and the sun. Holy shit. Tell me about the sun. Whatever this is has longevity. 9 of Wands. Anxiety. Frustration. Lack of sleep. This could be sleeping now. That is a beautiful card. Oh, see, I don't like the glare. See how there's like no glare there? Oh my god. Was it just those two cats? Like, what the fuck? Come on, focus. Focus. Mingya. The sun, and then Is that the King of Wands? That's the King of Wands. I said the 9 of Wands. Guys, I could have sworn that was a 9. But it says King. These cards are tricky. Good morning, Loki. It's weird that Loki just came to my door. And he didn't even stay and wait. I know he heard me say good morning. He never does that. I saw 9. I saw that. Now I'm reading the rest of them, making sure I was correct. That was a 9. What the fuck? This deck is literally called Delusion. And you know what's ironic? I felt so much energy in that deck. Somewhat that deck, I couldn't really sense that energy. Whatever they casted upon their deck, it's a beautiful vibe. I'm not liking the vibe, but it is like, I don't know. After using this deck, I hope everyone just kind of steps out of this. I'm not super nervous and be like, oh, you're gonna be delusional. That's the day. No, it's not like that. But so I am connecting to this deck without even realizing it, because I can pick up on the cast. People don't usually put a cast on decks like that, but this individual did. But it's like the fun of it. There's a maze. There's some it's very interesting. So you do have fire energy here. You have Aries, Leo. In order to make the wheel kind of move here, it's I feel like this energy is watching over you. But it's you too. Because the sun is all about vitality, longevity, beauty, so many things. People say it's the best card in the deck for outcomes. This doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, how do you make the wheel move? Looking at brighter days, better times, looking at things in a positive way, seeing a future, seeing things grow. This King of Wands could just be kind of taking charge. It's the house of Aries, house 1. I don't typically say stuff like that, but leadership. It could be towards the energy towards the 22nd. When Mars goes into Aries. Mars doesn't go into Aries. It's a different transit. But it's Mars is the big player. So you might want to work with your Mars energy. Yeah, that's it. So if you guys don't know your Mars energy, or your Mars is your sun sign, no, I don't think so. You can go to Cafe Astrology and put the information in and get that for free. And it would tell you how to work with your Mars and what house it's in. Or when the sun is in Aries, which is soon, it's going to turn. The energy is going to shift. Your energy is going to shift. Or it's going to turn whether you like it or not. I can't even get that little hair. It's not even a hair. Sorry about this read, guys. This is going to take a while to get to know this deck. I like it, though. In the sense of, like, look, that looks like a tiny little leaf. Maple leaf. I mean, I don't know why they named this deck Delusion. But, like, wishing on a star. They did put quite the cast on this deck. Usually it's intentions. You know what I mean? Like you place your intentions. Like a cast is an intention, but it's different. I don't know if they were lucid when they made this deck. There's energy behind, like, I don't sense it yet, but I know it's here. So even though I'm talking about the deck, it's absolutely a message for you to, like, as I was trying to spit that out, the goosebumps would, like, getting held up in my head. Like, it's not like illusionary energy, but like Neptune and Uranus, and it's not like that. There's something with a gust of wind. That candle is crackling away. All right. And it has to do with your heart chakra too, like, which is ironic because it's not. I don't want to forget about the heart chakra either for you guys. I'm too turned up. I'm going to find out what that is. Oh, somebody said Juice WRLD, right? Oh, no, it's the other one. I'm way too something. I want to say it's Travis Scott. Maybe that's maybe. Am I singing the same song? No, I don't think so. So maybe this Knight of Pentacles. To me, this is like it's a start with something. Yeah, see, you got the Fool. What a beautiful card. I just started smelling that for the first time. There's a shit ton of flowers here. I did say the other day something about flowers. Lots of flowers in this deck. So again, this is their journey, but to me, some of you could just be starting this. Oh, and in the very beginning, I did talk about a journey here, and it could be frustrating. Because sometimes it just takes a lot of time, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be frustrating. But the way I explained it, I know the energy you're in, and for some of you, it can be. Because no one's on a horse. It's not like that. It's like, it's your creation. And this Fool has been out, I'd say, for a good solid month. So it's like you got to take this step, or this is like a new round of people, places, things. Throat chakra, it feels like it's about to shut. Well, it's like a lump in my throat, like anxiety. So there's anxiety here. And I thought, see, it's something with the throat chakra. I feel like my throat's going to shut. Sometimes that happens with certain flowers I'm allergic to. And as soon as I talked about that, it was my throat. But I don't think that's what it's doing. I do think that's what it's doing, because you guys were supposed to have that message in regards to the throat chakra. I feel like there's a third eye right in there. It's not the scent of the candle that's doing it. Stopped crackling. It's real quiet. I said that in the beginning of the read too. It's not eerie though. It's like, listen. You might have like a new gift that's being bestowed upon you, or maybe some of you guys want to journal. Maybe some of you guys want to work with that particular stone. No, to me, it'd probably be like a rose quartz. But I feel like you're already on this path. Like, I feel like you're already in that mist. Step into I almost want to just like melon void this read. Why would I say it like that? There's a 2 of Wands, but it's pretty much the same message. Like, gotta go. Gotta get your feet wet. So you're about to start something that's going to turn the wheel, or you said something, did something, sent something, working on something, and it's going to turn the wheel. It doesn't mean it's going to go in your favor. It might go in your favor. I hope it goes in you guys' favor if that's the case and that's the way you want it to go. But not all of you is going to go in your favor. And that's the way it's supposed to go. Which is positive, because no matter how you look at it, you still end up in the sun. So if this has to do with somebody, maybe you're hoping the wheel's going to turn with this particular person, Aries, a Leo, or anybody in general, somebody who's going to take the lead, or you took the lead. Even if that doesn't pan out, it's meant to be. It's meant to go that way. And others of you, it might pan out, because this could be you like kind of hoping that an energy comes around or comes towards you and you can move it. But I feel like you don't even know how to move it. I like to move it. That's the interesting part, is like not even knowing how to move it, but like you're attempting to move it. But it's like you got to get your feet wet. But then what? Like, how do you move it? I think this is, I don't know if you're stuck, but this is like the Magician. Yeah. How do you move? Like some of you, whatever this is, it might work, it might not. Unfortunately, some of you could be dealing with somebody with an addiction, and it's not gonna pan out. But that's a good thing. So I don't know if it's like a person. Like there's a person attached to this Ace of Wands. Could be a fire sign, or this is like, to me, this just has to do with your passion, your creativity, some type of energy, like wanting the wheel to turn. But almost like you don't even know how to turn it, which is interesting. But it's like starting it. You know how like you look at a match, right? You're lighting a cigarette or a candle, whatever, incense, whatever you light, making a fire. Right before you go to strike the match, because you have the intention on burning something, lighting something, and then you put it out. But like you got to strike the match, or you're hoping the match will strike itself. Like it's such a weird message, but because it's almost like, I don't know if you reached out to somebody, if this is an idea in regards to a job, if this is just your energy and you don't know what to do with it, and it's like, got the match. It's like waiting for that match to be lit, knowing that the match can light. Like, does that make sense? That probably makes no sense. So it might not even go good. This to me is not you hoping it's going good. This is like doing something and not realizing exactly why you did it, but hoping for the best. Maybe you took the lead with something, hoping for a good outcome. There's energy behind it, and it's a beautiful energy. It's passion, it's chemistry, it's adventure. But it's almost like over here, it's like it never moves with the bottom magician at the bottom of the deck. Like maybe it's an energy that you've attempted before, and it doesn't manifest. But it's like you're on a new journey. You're making a choice to do this, to reach out, to take that job, to work on that project. I don't see you waiting. And it doesn't have a vibe of waiting. This is definitely a slower energy. So something is definitely building. But it's whatever it's like you do, you're hoping the wheel turns. But honestly, I don't think you know why. Because this energy that doesn't really explain the wheel. So it's like doing something, like you're conscious of doing it. You know you're doing it. Whether you reach out to somebody, whether you pop a pill, light a match, what you know what I mean? Like you get on the bus. So I don't know if there's a kid here. It's in regards to a city bus. Like, so it's like, you know what you're doing. Maybe you expect this energy to take the lead. I don't think so. Like it has to do with like maybe like your words, and you put your heart and soul into it. It seems like work, but it could be working on yourself, actual work, a project, a person. Yes, the throat chakra over here. So it's almost like someone can't talk. They can talk, but don't talk. But you know they can talk. It's a weird fucking message. Because you are hoping for the best over here. You're hoping for a good outcome. You're hoping, like, you know what this reminds me of? So I can explain it a little better. You run track and you have to pass the baton to the next person. That's what this is. So I don't know if the baton is being passed to you or you're trying to pass a baton. I just don't want you to get stuck. Because I think you're trying to pass the baton and someone that might not be taking it, or someone's trying to, pass the baton to you. And you're like, because the Knight of Pens is usually starting something, but it's slow, it's reliable, but to me, like, I feel like you can get lost in there. Like, that can be a long ass fucking journey. So I might have some newbies on this channel and you're just starting something, but I feel like you'd be a little more advanced than when my OGs and myself started this journey. Like, you might have been on it for a little while already. For newbies. Everybody else, this is just stepping into another new journey. I almost said dimension. Another new journey. You have lots of journeys in life. You just don't go on one and stay there. So I feel like you're walking around, but it's more like putzing, like, and you really shouldn't be putzing. But I don't see you waiting around either. But sometimes with the wheel, because it's like, what are you trying to create? You are trying to get the wheel to turn in your favor. But this is just such an odd, like, I had to pick up on this energy differently because you're hoping something's just going to fall into place, or not even knowing why. It's like a surge of energy, and like not even knowing why, but knowing that the sun is attached to it, or the sun could be attached to it. But again, I honestly feel like this can go either freaking way. So I don't know if you're reaching out or somebody else is reaching out. You know how, like, spontaneously all of a sudden it's like, bam, you just do it, the energy shifts. I've done that so many fucking times, and sometimes I'm like, I know why, and then other times I'm just like, I don't know why. They'll be back, pregnancy. So moving, somebody could be in the midst of moving, or you're trying to get that wheel to move. What is this overall energy of the sun? It's something you're trying to, it's like the best outcome you can have. I don't think you see it. I think you're starting something. I don't even think you fucking know you're starting something. This is annoying. There's got to be something here that's annoying, because this is nothing about this energy is annoying unless you're stuck. But nothing here is telling me you're stuck. But this is a slow ass fucking energy, and typically you have to move that wheel. But this would be amazing karma. This could be like a justice situation. You know what I mean? You could be getting somebody's good karma with that Knight of Pentacles. Cycles, yeah. See, fate, karma, something end and something beginning. I don't know why I didn't, because this is a card of karma. Confession. I don't know why. Someone has something to tell you. Yeah, so I don't know if you're waiting, or you have something to say, or you don't even know what this is about yet, and then all of a sudden it's just one of those days, and it's like you reach out and it's spontaneous, so you go for it, and it's just, again, it's spontaneous. And the Ace of Wands can be very spontaneous, but it is like, this is energy of like something being up in the air, and you really are trying really hard not to, not even repeat a cycle, but like it's very possible, like the wheel won't turn. So like I said, this could be positive or negative. You're projecting positivity, you're projecting hope, you're projecting it has a good outcome. So the energy is great. The energy behind it is real. So you could get a response, person, place, thing. Again, this could very much be work or a move or an idea, or this is like there's a person involved. But you'll be damned. Like, to me, this isn't about repeating cycles. I don't think you're worried about that. It's maybe something already ended and you're trying to start it again. Start again. But there is something faded. Yeah, you sense something is faded. And I think you're going to attempt to make the wheel spin. And it's like, it's up in the air, but it's like, fuck it. It's one of those things like, it's karma. Like it's literally one of those situations, like it's going to work out or it's not. And that is a very positive attitude to have. So there has to be a lot of growth here. But there is something, sunshine, like there is something, there is an outcome that is going to be extremely positive. Somebody or this idea just, and this idea might not have longevity and you come up with a different one, or this person like might not be that person, but the wheel still turns for you. And I think it's because of the positivity that you have in regards to an outlook when it comes to projection. It's very authentic energy. Shine bright like a diamond. And there's definitely other energies battling each other, but not in a bad way. So again, it's definitely projected. Water sign wants to come out. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's the possible outcome with this King of Wands? And again, like, I don't know if this is two different energies. Open up your heart. But it might not be who you think. And that's not the first time this message has come out. But it might, honestly, it might not even be a person. But the King of Wands is a person. Give it time. Everything in divine timing. How something flows. Like I said, it's not something that's quick. This energy is a lot quicker than this energy, but this energy has potential for growth. And you see growth, or Spirit's trying to tell you there will be growth. But like, it's a different approach. When it comes to this King of Wands, it's got to be a person. It could be a water sign. It doesn't matter what sign they are, but it's a good thing. I don't know if there's a person before that and it like ends. My dad just saw me as tattoo. She's been hiding it. She's got a couple tattoos that she's been hiding. I don't know why. Yeah, see, so someone might be hiding. But his reaction's fine. My dad don't give a shit. He's not crazy about tattoos, but he don't give a shit. Me, his boyfriend's covered in fucking tattoos. All my children are covered in tattoos, actually. Not head to toe, but like Caden's like, can't wait to get a tattoo like on his hand of like a forget what he called it, almost like a labyrinth thing. Anywho, it's my sister that can't stand him. I don't even want to get into that. But see, it's almost like a message. Like, I think she thought her reaction was going to be different, but he don't really give a shit. She's fucking 19. Anyhow, it's a message for somebody. Maybe you're going to stop hiding. Maybe someone's going to stop hiding. So to me, this wheel is going to turn. I feel like something has to go down before the wheel turns, though. But I feel like that ending already happened. This feels more like fate. Good karma. You could just run into this person eventually. This is basically saying like the direction you're going is great. But it's asking you to also open up your heart like in a very big way with the sun here. But I think it's going to be very hard for you to open your heart because I think the energy, like, it's almost like I said, like, you project more of the Ace of Wands and not like a hit it and quit it and temporary Ace of Wands, like it's just a quick energy. It's almost, this Ace of Wands is almost like an Ace of Cups. Like it's hard to explain. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like the Ace of Cups should be there, but you would rather it's the Ace of Wands and not in a flirtatious way. It's more about like the projected energy. But I think Spirit's like, well, I need you to project with the Ace of Cups, not so much the Ace of Wands, but here you can have the Ace of Wands right now, maybe temporarily, and then you need to work with the Ace of Cups. And I think that's where you're going to get kind of held up, if that makes sense. Because that's exactly what I picked up in the beginning. It's like, nah, I'll take the Ace of Wands place. But something has longevity. If that's the Ace of Cups, it's almost like the Empress, but it's the Sun. Like, it's so positive, but it is going to take you opening up. And the rose quartz could help you. Hello? Yeah. I know. My grandpa texted me. Yeah, he just said, that's new tattoo, something like that. Like, I literally forgot for a second I was even on YouTube. Look at Maxine stole my seat. I had to deal with Mia called and took something the wrong way with my dad. I'm just like, you know better. Like to interpret something. It doesn't even matter. It's said and done. And then for a minute I actually forgot about you guys. So I'm so sorry. That usually doesn't typically ever happen. So I honestly feel like this might not even be who you think it is. You could be thinking you're going in another direction. You are, but here's the thing. It's like you are going in the right direction. It just might be like a bump in the road. Could be fucking 20 bumps in the fucking road. It definitely seems to, be a person. There is something over here that's tricky, but I'm telling you, it's going to pan out. And it is almost like a burst of energy, or it's an energy you project, or it's an energy you put out there. That energy might not reciprocate, but it doesn't matter. It's been projected, or you're going to project it and it's going to take you somewhere. That person, say you text somebody, that person might not even fucking respond. But the energy that was initially projected does turn your wheel, which is fucking great. Because it's like it's out of nowhere too. It's very spontaneous. Whether, again, you could be waiting for an ending or a beginning or a response or a conversation or just something being reciprocated. But it's about the energy. It's about the move you made. It's not about how it gets reciprocated, because the move that you make, and I do feel like it's very spontaneous, the move that you make turns your wheel. And you don't even see it. That's the best part. Because it just happens. And sometimes those are the best ways to go, or the best lessons to learn. You know what I mean? Like, it's what was projected. It almost, it's like you projecting it to one person, a child, a family member, a boss, coworker, whatever, but it actually gets universally projected. How you did that, I don't know. And I actually mentioned that the other day in one of the reads. It's like, maybe some of you guys have that ability to project things really out there like that. I don't remember what read it was. It was it was within the last couple of reads. But I can see this more clear. This makes sense now. And I don't know, you must have one spirit guide and it just one dimension to another dimension to another. I don't know how you just projected it. You did put it out there. They did listen. And I don't even think you wanted them to listen. Like, that's the crazy thing. This is so subtle and comes out of nowhere. And it's fucking great. And if it is waiting on a response, or somebody's waiting on you and you don't respond, that's still positive, because you're still going in a good direction. If someone's playing games and don't want to respond because they're angry or like literally manipulative, like, let them go their way. That won't be their energy. It will be another energy because it's already projected. Or that energy will step up and say something. And I only say step up because the King of Wands is about leadership. So they might jump on that path. And this could actually be their energy. Like, because to me, you already did that. Or you're about to do that and you don't even realize it because it's spontaneous. This is not spontaneous. This is a completely different energy. And it could have been something that was even stagnant and you're trying to move it. But the thing is, because the Fool's already been here for the last month, you keep stepping into a different energy, a productive energy, And it's productive in the sense of like, you might not even know it's fucking productive. I don't even know how to fucking explain it. This is the energy I love because let me give you a prime example. I'll make it real fucking simple. You reach out to somebody, they're going to respond or not respond. Whatever's projected, it had to have been, or it's going to be lovely. Does that make sense? Authentic. Maybe you write down a poem. It gets projected because of the energy that you were feeling when you wrote words down. Does that make sense? More sense for somebody? I feel like somebody wasn't picking up on what I was saying. So that's like an example of making it real clear. And that's typically not even a messenger. But I can tell that's what you did. Or that's what you're going to do. And I'm telling you, you might be like, oh, I didn't do that. And in 3 days, you're like, holy shit. Can't believe I just did that. Well, like, maybe you're not a dog person and your neighbor's like, oh, I can't go away. I thought I was going to go away, but I got no one to watch the dog. And you're like, oh, I'll do it. And you're like, what? That energy right there goes into the universe because there was sympathy behind it, or, you know, you felt bad for the person, but you did the right thing. So I wouldn't say sympathy. It could be depending on the situation, because I almost just saw the pet card here. And I did say something about a cat, didn't I? I don't fucking know. But it is something simple like that. And it comes out of nowhere. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of it all. Isn't that Will Smith? I don't know. I don't think you're working with a younger energy, but it's possible. Could be an age difference with somebody, but I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah. I was working over here. A lost loved one watches over you. So again, some of you could be that guardian angel or someone, a guide. In vacation, you'll be traveling soon. I mean, the Fool and Two of Wands are travel cards. Maybe you're getting your stuff together, researching where you want to go. Or it could be a mental travel. That doesn't make sense. It's not like, oh, I'm dreaming of being on a beach. No, it's like, it's strange. How do they want me to project that? This is all about projection. And it's... You are getting nudged. This travel could just be... I wouldn't even say like astral travel. It could be like in regards to like thoughts. But like I said, like this could be good or bad. Regardless, it's going to end up great. Because it's how you're projecting it. When something maybe comes together or makes more sense to you, then you're going to have to kind of open up your heart. Because I'm still getting that same vibe. Like this should kind of be the Ace of Hearts, but you want it to be the Ace of Wands. And not in the sense of temporary, just more in the sense of like fun, creativity, passion, adventure, spunk, a spark. You know what I mean? It's alive type energy. It flows, but there's heart and soul into something, words being projected in a very like spontaneous way where you don't even realize it. And that's when you're authentic, which is who you are. Energy like this just happens. It flows. It goes in your direction. You know what I mean? And it might not be with that particular person, but it will be with somebody. And it could, for some of you, it could just even be a guardian angel. And it's all of a sudden your life just moves, just takes off. And I think like within the next week or so, whenever it switches over to Aries too, when the sun goes into Aries, because King of Wands is Aries. There's probably a little anxiety behind something, and some of you might even get other people's good karma depending on how something goes with the wheel being here, waiting patiently even though you didn't even know what you were waiting for. But could be traveling soon. Like I said, you could bump into somebody, you could meet somebody within the next week, or you're meeting somebody because you got out there and you're meeting somebody new. This could be simply just getting in your car and there's a connection, because your thoughts or your written words, without you even realizing it, is moving your wheel, is moving your Akashic records. It's the outlook you have behind it. It's simple. It's either going to work or it's not. You get rejected or you don't. You know, there's other candidates for the job. You get the job, or you don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's the outlook, but it's how it's said. You move your own wheel. And that person might not even ever be in your life again. But you move the wheel. And some of you might be shocked because this person reciprocates. And then some of you, I do have a vibe here, like a past ending, but I don't think it's yours. And somebody might be upset that you're going in a new direction. Like, you're karmic. I don't think it's like the other person's karmic. I think it's linked to your karma. And you have a karmic that's going to be pretty bent out of shape. But that's linked to their karma, because there's good karma coming in. There is a karmic return here. It's subtle. Because I'm telling you, something's just going to be like, what? You reciprocated? Or what? Like, you're looking at places to travel, and then next thing you know, you're like, fuck it, let's just do it. And it's like, huh? Can't believe I just hit that button, bought that ticket. It's all intentional. Everything's intentional. The rest of the match is extremely intentional, and it really is beautiful energy. And God, I could have sworn that was the Nine of Wands. It's so bizarre. It's still the King of Wands. So, you might even put an intention out there, and it turns into something completely different than what you even expected. Like, something can get reciprocated in the way where it's like shocking, but it's like a good shock. But I almost think that alone is almost a little shocking for you, because again, the wheel is your outlook. I love the outlook. It's either gonna work or it's not. Fuck it. But it's not just fuck it. Your heart and soul is into a projected energy. And again, it gets projected to the universe, even if you're projecting it to a project or a person. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it all. Dun, 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 dun. Your life is about to change. And I do feel like it's subtle. The Fool, I look at it as Aquarius and Aries. Just the two of cups, just the two of us. I was wondering about the Fool and that. And then the Hangman. So yeah, it's seeing something different, or you got to see something differently. And you got the Six of So it's at the bottom of the deck. So you're either looking at something differently or they're going to look at something differently. But it does involve you and somebody else. I don't know if this is a wait. If it is a wait, this energy doesn't wait. So it wouldn't be like a typical, like, oh, I'm waiting for somebody to get back to me in regards to the job. Oh, I'm waiting for somebody to get back to me. I texted them. I'm waiting for my kid. You know what I mean? Something like that. Waiting for the bus. Well, no, that's waiting for the bus. But so the bus has come in a couple times in this read, so I don't know what's going on the bus. Somebody could be thinking on a bus. I don't know. But it's Two of Cups and the Hangman. So again, we have Pisces, but it could be an awakening too. You're awakening to something, or somebody else is awakening to something. Whatever this is, whether it's you or them, I think it's both of you, need to look at something differently. And it has to do with what's projected. It's all energy. It could be beautiful, or it can get sticky and not go anywhere. You know what I mean? But that wheel's going to move either way. So if it's sticky, let it go. You know, but it's going to take definitely the two of you to realize you're working with energy right now. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful alignment when you let energy align versus a person, place, a thing. Or I hope this work pans out. I hope this job takes off. I hope, you know what I mean? Like, that's a different type of energy. This, like, that's energy that can stop you and block you. This energy it's just projected, and it's energy. And it's looking and feeling the energy and knowing that there's something there, and knowing that it has a future. Like, you know, it's there. So again, you could be waiting for this energy to reciprocate. And if it's not who you think it is, it ends up being something else, but it ends up being like, I'm hearing your wildest dreams. Like, you don't even see it. Honestly, and that's the beauty of it. So don't lose the energy. Does that make sense? Like, if somebody responds and it's not the same type of energy, or somebody hits you up, it's not the same type of energy, no. That's a pretty good sign that that's not the path you want to walk. So whether you get a response from this or not, if you put something out, you're still going in a different direction. The energy is still going to flow, because it's the initial spontaneity behind it and how it hits you. And it could be just, you know, I'm telling you, it's like a tower out of the blue, but it's the Ace of Wands. So I don't know if this has been that tower that's been hanging out for weeks. And it's like, what the fuck? So it could be a shock to somebody else, but it's not an initial shock to you, because you work with spontaneity. Not too many people work with spontaneity. A lot of people struggle with that, believe it or not. This is like, fuck it, let's go. You know? And I'm telling you, like, I can't get over the fact that, like, the beauty and what it is you projected, it was just the energy. And this it already happened, or it's about to. And again, it's no need to overthink, like, did I do this? Like, I think you would know, because it's just something like completely, like, the energy just comes, and it's like, and then it's like you do something with it, or you don't. But That's how that's going to roll. So you wouldn't have to think about what this is. It's just going to happen. And you're not really expecting, and you're probably hoping for a good outcome, but you're not expecting an outcome. You're not really waiting like for this person to see something differently, or like it's not like that. That's, I'm telling you, like I keep singing that song, like, that's the beauty of it all. I love it. Because either way it moves your wheel without you even realizing. It's the start of like your new journey. You took it without even realizing you're taking it. That's the beauty of it. And it's out of fucking nowhere. I'm telling you though, this is good karma. You will have an ex on your side. And for weeks I've been talking about the karmic on the karmic side. To me, because this is your karma, this is your like good karma, your wheel's just time to move, right? You do have an ex, a person, whether it's a friend, a coworker, someone you were close to, a lover, somebody that is going to be upset. But that person never came back around in your life. And that's on them. That's the way it's supposed to roll. So there is very much someone linked to a person here. And they are going to be pretty bent out of shape. But I don't think you're going to feel that energy. Because you're just going. I think you're pretty kind of, I think you might even be unsure, like I said, of like unsure of the way you're even going. But again, like this kind of wakes you up too. Like, oh, that person, like, I can't believe it's like, I kept thinking it was that person, or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, like, this wakes you up too, whether it's like leaving someone behind or going in a new direction with somebody, or just the energy yourself. And this energy comes towards you because of the step you took with, and it's so fucking, it's such a random, like, you know what I mean? It could be somebody I haven't talked to like in months and months, and like maybe I got in a fight with them or something, and I'll just hit them up, not necessarily out of selfish reasons either. Sometimes it could be out of selfish reasons, you know what I mean? Or, you know, throw a fuck you here and there, like I've done that, you know what I mean? Like it's that's the type of spontaneous energy. That fuck you that I'm talking about is not here, but I'm just giving you a prime example. You know what I mean? Say it's like a thought in your head and you're like, oh, someone comes to your mind or something. You're like, oh, fuck that person. Like, and you haven't thought about it in a while. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the energy, but not in the icky way. This is a beautiful way that actually turns your wheel. And again, you might be like, man, shit, I actually thought it was somebody else. Like, I don't know. Like, whatever you do is fucking beautiful, though. And I don't even think you even know why you did it. You just felt the energy and you did it. So congratulations, because whether this energy that you put out there is responding either way. If it's a person, they might not respond. But the energy is going to move. Which is the beauty of it all. And that person might actually even freaking respond, and it actually, like, it shocks you in a way, because there must be a karmic that's lingering for you, and it's somebody you thought it was, but it doesn't end up being that person. It ends up being somebody else. And I think you guys are kind of different. You might be like both spiritual, or there's something about you, like you guys just mesh, you know what I mean? But like, you have a lot of differences, but it's the energy that attracts you guys, that attracts you too. You both know how to work with energy. So that tells me you're not dealing with somebody that's 2-2 matrix, which is beautiful. Because that's never fun. There's obviously everyday matrix shit, but this person knows how to step out of that. I think you're going to be shocked in the sense of this hangman. And it might be the reciprocation. But I think what the shock is, like the tower, the shock, whatever it is it's actually somebody else. The energy goes towards. It's not who you thought it was. And then whatever karmic's just sitting back is going to be pretty upset because I think they assumed you were just going to go back to them. Or hit them up. There's definitely another person here. So it's beautiful. Gosh, it took me a while to figure this one out. And that could be a message with the projected energy. But I was referencing the cards. But some of you, like, it is the projected energy. And again, if it's not reciprocated or however it rolls, they heard you. And it's just like, what? Huh? What? Huh? Like, and you could have projected that energy because they've been projecting it towards you, but just didn't do anything tangible. But you picked up on it. And if that's the case, then it's on them, you know? But I don't think it has to be like a big deal. You got to remember this is energy and it's beautiful. So if energy doesn't stay beautiful, or you have to know this is energy, that you're working with energy. And that's tricky because, again, we talked about that the other day. Like, I was like, I don't like doing spells, or I don't like doing, like, I'm even careful with sigil work because it's energy. But this is a different, like, whatever you did, I'm just hearing is like magnificent. The way it got projected, and not towards that person, towards the universe, towards your guides, whoever's watching you. It's just, it's spiraling out, you know. You're going to meet up soon. You're going to move soon. You're going to work soon. You're going to start working with this energy. You're going to look at energy differently with this read. You might not quite pick up on it quite yet. It's new, it's fresh. And it doesn't have to do with that person. It could. I think it's just the start of that. But like this hangman, it is linked to the Two of Cups, but like in this, it's also, this is energy, guys. You and somebody else, it's energy. Work with the energy. I don't think you have to work with the emotion or work with the fire, the water, the fire, the earth. Like, you got to work with the energy. This hangman is energy. It is kind of like an awakening in regards to energy. And this could be you guys, oh man, like this is how energy works. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, all of a sudden you can be like into something, because I see the 8 of Pentacles, like say like, oh yeah, like I heard about this. I want to do more research on like quantum energy or something. You know what I mean? Like, or it's just your energy, but you're going to realize it's not, you might be working with energy. You definitely working with energy, and it's not being projected as maybe you're going to, or you could be projecting it as maybe you're going to start working with energy work, but like, this is like a dual. It's not like the masculine and feminine within your chart with this Two of Cups. Like, this literally is almost like a shock. And you're going to realize it's because of energy. I'm just going to leave it there. I love you guys so much. I will see you later, and maybe we'll use another. No, not maybe. We will use another deck. But I love you guys. I wish you guys could see this differently in the sense of like, yeah, it's like that side. See how like those cards are so like black and vivid? It's just the glare. But I love you guys. I will see you later.